Need you for the old me. Need you for my sanity.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alexandria K, and I'm back with another video. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, this is going to be the first episode in my KayTalk series. Now, I gotta explain what the KayTalk series is. This is a series where I just sit down and either I talk about an issue, or I uplift you guys, give you a little bit of inspiration for your week, your month, whenever you watch this video, and however long you decide to take my advice. KayTalk is something I'm very excited about. You don't normally see this on the channels that I watch. I don't know who you're subscribed to, but this is something I came up by myself. Remember in the welcome video I said we're all about authenticity over here, and this is something I came up with. KayTalk is basically the K from Alexandria K, and I'm talking KayTalk. We're sitting down and we're having a conversation. I'm really excited about this because I'm a people's person. I am a natural orator, and I had to incorporate that in my channel some way, shape, or form. So as you can tell, this episode is entitled Self-Investments. Okay. I'm a strong believer in the best investment, the most valuable investment you can make in life, in your entire existence on this earth, is yourself. There's nothing better and more valuable you can invest in than the person that is looking in the mirror. Like, you have, in order to impact your business, the people you work with, friends and family in a positive manner, it has to begin within, because you can't want to impact someone if you haven't impacted yourself. And I believe what you give out, you receive back, and you want positive vibes, you have to give out positive vibes, because the energy has to be reciprocated. I try to give up positive energy all the time, be the best listener, the best daughter, the best sister, cousin, best friend that anybody can ask for, and I would want it to be reciprocated. That's why, like I said before, you are the biggest investment you can make in your life. That's what I believe. Other people may think different, but if it isn't right within, it's gonna show. If you aren't a good person inside, it's gonna show in your work ethic, the people you hang around, and things you devote your time and attention to. That's just facts, period. When you're making investments, there comes a point in time where you have to level up. There's gonna come a point in time where you have to come from down here and go all the way up here. You can't stay in the same position and do the same things and expect to move to higher heights in life. That's not how it works. You have to continue to build, you have to continue to grow, you have to level up. And not only within yourself, you have to level up with people. It's gonna be time to drop a couple of them friends you thought was good for you when they really wasn't good for you. Point blank, period, okay? You have to level up you have to level up mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Because once you have in here that it's time to elevate yourself, you have to make sure that all aspects of your life align with that. Because you can't want to become a better person, but your mindset is unhealthy, because it's just not going to work. It's not going to work like that. I personally believe that who you surround yourself with, the energy you get from them, is going to show in you as a person. That's inevitable. If you want to make a change, you want to turn your life around, it's time to level up. It's time to upgrade. Things you were doing before is not going to work now, because you want to become someone new, someone who you're happy with. Because if you're not happy with yourself, it's, like I said before, it's going to show. It's going to rise to the surface. Whether you want to believe it or not, you can hide it with the most beautiful smile, the most expensive clothes, the dopest hairstyles. But it's not gonna change the fact, like, all of those are exterior things. It has to be right in here. Your interior has to align in order to level up, in order to upgrade, in order for that self-investment to be worth something and to show. You can't think that you're gonna make it in life alone. Some point in time we're gonna need someone, and we want that someone to be someone that reciprocates us, you know, both. And I'm not saying we have to be clones, but our energy has to align. Because if I'm giving you a 10, like, why isn't it reciprocated? Like, what? So, like I said, it's time to level up. It's time to upgrade, okay? Now, once you're making self-investments, I believe you have to ask yourself, what's my next move? What's gonna take me from point A to point B in order to achieve what it is I want to achieve? What move, what obstacle push you but not break you? What's gonna give you that extra oomph? What's gonna make you the person you need to be for you, in you? And when you want to make a self-investment, I personally believe that when you want to make an investment in yourself, you have to ask yourself, you know, what's going to be my next move? Like, where do I go from here? How am I going to become this person I need to be for me, you know? What move, what obstacle is going to push me but not break me? What can I withstand? What obstacle can I overcome? Like, what problems, like, what obstacle am I going to be able to look in the face and say, you are not going to break me? What happens after the obstacle is what's going to make me. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. You can't stay in the same position you were yesterday and expecting tomorrow to be better for you. Because what are you doing to make yourself better? Like, what are you adding to your life or subtracting from your life to ensure that you're going to be who you want to be at the end of the day? For me, how am I going to evolve into this person I want to be for me? How am I going to be a better Alexandria Kay than I was yesterday? Let me use myself for an example. I ask myself all the time, how is tomorrow's video going to be better than yesterday's? What am I going to edit different? What am I going to add, take out? How am I going to do different? And I don't know if you guys can tell, because I can tell. Every single video, I get better at what I'm doing. I'm still learning. I'm still figuring this YouTube thing out because I don't have it all together. As much as I do my research, look at different cameras, you know, different editing softwares, it's gonna take time for me to grow into that person that I need to be and that YouTuber I want to be for me and for my audience. You know, I had to ask myself, how am I leveling up? What's gonna be my next move? You know, I don't want to be the same person I don't want to be in the same state every day. I want to continue to grow, continue to upgrade, okay? I continue to be the person that I want to be at the end of the day for me, like, emotionally, physically, mentally. It has to show, like, the work that I'm putting in has to show. If you can't see the change within yourself, whether it be negative or positive, you have to sit down and you have to reevaluate yourself and say, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Once you become that person you need to be, say in life right now, like, you're working on yourself, you're getting to the place you want to be. You have to become selfish with yourself. You have to protect yourself from the people out there, because there are going to be people with ulterior motives. People are going to see you and they're going to think of what they can get out of you. Everyone doesn't have a good heart, unfortunately. That's why the world is in the state it is in today. Everyone doesn't have a good heart, so they're going to look at you, decide what they're going to get out of you, and make their move. You know, people sit down and they look like it's crazy because this generation, us as millennials, we don't think we have to work for what we want. Everything in this life won't come easy. Everything that you want and that's gonna benefit you won't come easy. It just won't. And if it does come easy, that's not what you need. Once you level up, you make that next move, you upgrade, become selfish. Because you have to, at the end of the day, once you achieve all these things, and before you do, you have to become a good judge of character. You have to be able to look at someone and differentiate whether you want them in your life off the bat. As hard as it may be, you have to do that. You have to distinguish the negative vibes from the positive vibes. And as hard as it may be, you're gonna continue to grow, and it's gonna come easy to you. Sometimes you have to sit back and observe people's energy, observe what they give out. You have to take note of who's there for you when you need them and who's there for you when it's convenient for it. You have to work hard for what you want. You have to allow the people around you to pitch in, or else all they're gonna do is take your energy and suck every bit of life away from you. Once they see you doing good and once they see you making moves, they're gonna position themselves to be to receive your blessings when it isn't even for them. They're gonna try to drain you and take what you've worked so hard for. And that's why I protect myself at all costs, because I worked too hard to come to the place where I am today, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, okay? Like, no one is gonna come into my life and pick and choose when they're gonna be there for me. It doesn't work like that. I apologize, but I worked too hard to be where I am for people to take advantage of me, because that's what they're going to do. Some people are gonna be for you and some people are gonna be against you. Like I've said countless amount of times, not everyone is gonna wanna see you win. And when they see you winning, they're gonna try to either benefit from it because it's convenient for them, or try to tear you down so you can't reap your blessings. Once you make these self-investments, I like to remind myself all the time, girl, triple G, give God the glory. Because at the end of the day, who are you without him? Honestly, ask yourself that question. You wouldn't be here today if it weren't for him, you know? And once you make these self-investments, I believe you have to position yourself. Position yourself for the blessings that are about to come your way. You know, watch out for those you have in your circle, because people will betray you like this. So that's why I say be a good judge of character. What you surround yourself with, because they can take you into dark valleys that you never saw yourself there. And you can't be upset with God, because God is not liable to keep you where he didn't send you. Because the self-investment you've made is the most important investment you can make in your entire existence. That's why I said at the end of all my videos, stay true to who you are and promise yourself to be a better person tomorrow. Don't allow people to take your life. Be selfish with yourself, because you've worked entirely too hard for someone to come in and out of your life when you please and accept your blessings for you. It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry, I worked too hard. Like, you should have been there when I was calling you on the phone. Like, you should have been there when I asked for your help. And I'm not saying don't be selfless, because that's a character trait that I pride myself in having. But there's some instances and there's some times where you have to step back and do things for you. Say no for you. Accept for you. Deny for you. Not everyone you come into contact with is your friend, baby. Realize that. So, I guess that's the end of this video. I just really feel like someone needed to hear this. You are valuable. You are important. You mean something. And once you figure out who it is you want to be, once you level up, upgrade, you make that next move, you become the person you want to be, not only do you give God the glory, but you deny people the satisfaction of taking it from you. You have to be selfish with your feelings and emotions, because people are gonna stomp all over them like it's nothing. Feel me? So I don't want to ramble too much. This video is a little longer than I expected it to be, but I just had a lot to say because we're in this generation where people see you for what you have and not who you are. And I don't want any of my subscribers to go through that if they don't have to go through that, okay? So I appreciate y'all for sticking to the end of the video. It's pretty long, but I mean every single word I said. I hope you guys take what I said and apply it to your lives. The aspects that you need to subtract, who needs to be subtracted from your life. Like, you're not gonna die. Like, if it's meant to be, it will be. If that person is for you, you're gonna find your way back to each other. Mind you, not everyone is for you. Some people can be against you. So yeah, that's the end of today's video. I hope y'all appreciated it. I really enjoyed filming this. I felt it right in here. So like I always say, stay true to who you are and promise yourself to be a better person tomorrow. I love you guys so much. I appreciate every single last one of you, for all of you guys showing me love and making sure that I know that you guys are watching my video. I appreciate it so much. Much love, y'all, and until the next video, bye.
Rain, love me even if it pain you. I know I be difficult.